Alright, let's see if I can. Man, I was pumped too because I had the whole thing. Had the whole thing set up. Well, hi guys, how I get We made it. We made it! Yay! Hey guys! Over here. I gotta get this all shared out, so I got something else I gotta do. Otherwise, no one's gonna know that I'm on. So, take two. There we go. Alright, so let me get this shared out to you guys on Facebook Land. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna tell you what's going on tonight. And then gonna do the New Year's thing, hang out, chill out, have cocktails, and have some fun. So, I hope everyone's having a good day and a good evening and safe evening. Not too commerce right now. Alright, and I appreciate it, guys. Like, Keith, if you're there yet, I don't know if you're there. Share it for me. Okay. Let me see if I can find it now. Hello, Laughing Crow. Hey guys. How are you guys doing? Hey, Keith. Yeah. Oh, that was a fiasco. I felt like Jerry Lewis with the, his phone. So I'm like, hey, lady. You know, us, we like making monsters, man, but when it comes to technology and stuff, forget about it. So I had it all. I had everything all set up too. Can you hear me okay? Is that good? You guys hear me all right? I had everything all set up and everything, and I have this mount for the phone, and I was able to put it on my tripod, and I blocked the shot and everything, and when I was looking at it, I had my phone turned to the side. It was working beautifully, but then when I started recording, I see it's like the wrong way, and I'm like, damn, and that was a good wide view, too, so maybe I have to look at the settings or something on how to, it's really staticky. Oh, that's. I hope that improves. Anyone else here having any problems? Yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope you can hear me. Uh, Tonight's it, man. We're gonna put 2021 behind us. And I don't know. What do you guys think of 2021? Was it another shit show, or did you? You can hear me, Keith. Good, good, good. So was it a shit show, or did you guys prosper? Did you think it was a good year? For me, life's life, and it tends to throw us curveballs and everything. But I think that's just it. It's life. Life happens to everybody and stuff, and you just have to learn to roll with punches and stuff like that. And yeah, the last couple of years have been rough on individuals, but also a society as a whole. And so it's taking its toll on a lot of people and stuff. So I hope that this year, this coming year, that you guys can all find positive things in your life. and everything. And Keith, you're always positive, man. You always have a good year, and that's a good outlook, man. That's what I try to strive for too. Is to just, no matter what's going on, to just try to okay, let's power through it. Let's look at the positive side of everything, and overcome obstacles as they come and stuff like that, and then try to maintain a positive attitude and stuff. And but anyways, enough with that. So so what I am drinking tonight, guys. Now the last year I did the New Year's special and everything, and that was the first time I had a drink. I can't remember when I had drank before that. I don't know. I'm not a person now that it just doesn't. I don't think. Oh man, I'd like to have a drink for it. Even the thought of going out socially and having a drink, just for the sake of having a drink, doesn't appeal to me. That's just me. So it's like I'm not a football fan. I'm not a big sports fan, and I like boxing and UFC a little bit, but other than that, I'm not even like a sports fan. I like art, and I like making monsters and creating things and stuff like that. And and that's one of the things that we're doing tonight because I can't see myself at a party or a bar tonight. This is where I would like to be. I'd like to be chatting with you, nice folks, enjoying a beverage. And now I don't know if you can see that. That's I don't even know if what's his name? That's the dude from that Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas, and I know he's like the mayor, but I just don't know what his name is. You guys know what his name is? Anyways, we'll call him Mayor McCheese because I can't think of his name right now, but I'm gonna call him Mayor McCheese. Inside Mayor McCheese, we have what was hello, hey Damien, welcome. We have what is, I guess this is, I don't want to give the name of the brand name of this, but thank you. I love it. I love this mug. Actually, I saw it and I'm like, yep, I'm getting it. And so in here we have, and I didn't pay for this. Okay, this was given to me as a gift. All right, I can't dream of paying with this. This is rum. This is a small batch rum, and it's from the Philippines, and it's expensive as hell. I don't even want to tell you how much this is. It's expensive as hell. So I thought, and it's been sitting, I think, a couple years. I've had this bottle uncracked. The seal's been uncracked on this thing, still in the cardboard canister that it comes in. And I thought, okay, you know what? I haven't had a drink. Last time I had a drink was New Year's of last year when I made my New Year's special last year. And so I figured, you know what? Let's do it. What the heck? So we cracked that small batch rum, and now I've got that mixed with some Coke Zero. Okay, so that's what we're drinking this year. All right, we're gonna say, hell with it. Yeah, we're gonna let our hair down and have a little fun and a little relaxation. So, and on top of that, I'm gonna probably diddle around with the mask. All right, throw some clay on there and just kind of play around with it, see what we come up with. So, and for the next 2 hours, just hang out and just I'll sculpt and we'll have some cocktails and just hang out. That's it. So, cheers, guys. I hope you have a good New Year's Eve and you stay safe. So, all right. So, first of all, I'm gonna get a tad more, and I'm gonna play around with the wedge. I've got this wedge here. I've got this is the last of what my old batch right here of the wedge. And this one here, I can tell it's starting to get kind of firm. So I want to use that up because I've already got oh, okay. All right. that's a good idea. You know, I can try to play around with something like that, Damien. That's a good idea because I like that too. And it's funny you say that because I've actually thought of that. There was one direction that I was going to go. I don't know if you guys can hear that. You're going to hear fireworks all around us and stuff. I'm hearing them already. I started hearing them like 3 hours ago. They started, but there's supposed to be some big ones later too, probably. So that you hear that, that's what that is. But yeah, I love crafting. I love that stuff too. And I had thought about, I didn't really put too much thought into, I could, I didn't, I don't know if some of you were expecting me to go, okay, I'm gonna sculpt this tonight, or I'm gonna sculpt that tonight. Tonight, honestly, I did not put a whole heck of a lot of thought into what I'm gonna do specifically. Um, the goal tonight is to just blow off some steam. It's New Year's Eve. We're gonna put 2021 behind us. Tomorrow's gonna be 2022. Fresh slate, fresh start, and play around with some clay and have a few cocktails with some people and just chat and relax. Okay. But I did have three generalizations. I thought, okay, well, I can try to do. There is, and I do want to try it once at some point in time. But I want to do something that with an eyeball hanging out, and holes and just gore like a zombie. And I want to try that, and then I wanted to do something aquatic. Uh, so we'll see. I'm gonna just play around. We'll see. That's a good idea, though. Uh, yeah, definitely. So let's get into this, man. So I got, here's the last of my wet. I got another fresh batch that's coming to me. I put it in order with Amazon. I've got another rivet set because my rivet gun. When I put my mask together, when I'm done sculpting and pouring and everything, and I got a pull and I'm getting it ready for painting, I strap it first to put it on my because I have a full head, and yeah, and I put I put the straps on, and I use 3 rivets per strap. So I strap it from here all the way around the back, but then I also go from the top, and then I tie it into the cross strap. And so there's 3 rivets per connection to make it sturdy. But I do that first, and then I put it on the mask. Yeah, rivets is good, and the punch, because the punch that you get that comes with the kit. You go on Amazon, you buy the rivet set. It's going to come with this little punch. That's no good. Not for this. No, that's no good. You have to get the leather punch. Okay, and I had bought a cheap one my first go around, and it's all torqued and things, so it doesn't even really work anymore. All right, so all I'm doing right now is I'm just putting on the base. There's not going to be anything exciting about what I'm doing right now, so let's just talk about this year. Talk about Hanukkah, talk about the stuff you guys did for Halloween, or any good horror movie you saw. I like the Squid Game, by the way. I don't know if anybody watched the whole series of the Squid Game. I really liked that, though, man. That was really, really good. And I thought the dubbing was done very well too. They put some effort into that, which would have cost them money too. Candy leather rivets, yeah, yeah, I think they sell a lot of that candy stuff, that candy supply stuff at I think they have a section in Michael's, and then Joanne, not maybe Joe, no, not Joanne, but Michael's and Hobby Lobby. One of the things I keep, guys, I don't know if you're not familiar with what wedgie stuff, or even mask making. You might not even be able to mask make this stuff, and you just come in and hang out. A spray bottle with water. I like to mist, and that's what I do when I put my clay away. Is I spray a good batch inside of the bag before I seal it up, so that it will retain its moisture. But this one here, I actually like this consistency right now because it's really it's harder now than it normally is. So it's more pliant. It's like I'm gonna be able to get more details out of it and stuff like that. Form it a little easier. So what am I gonna end up making? A lot of the masks too, like the Frankenstein mask. I don't know if you guys can see them there. I was going back and forth. Hey, hello, Buster. And I'm watching Fantasia, but poorly. I've been rewatching Silver Bullet. Fantasia, as in like the Walt Disney Fantasia, because I heard that Reanimator. Hell yeah, Reanimator. I was gonna do a watch party tonight, and I was gonna have Reanimator, but I thought, you know, I can't even like shut up the camera right where I can get the view that's not upside down or sideways. Castle Freak could. That's Stuart Gordon, another Stuart Gordon Full Moon Productions. Love the Stuart Gordon stuff. Love the Full Moon stuff. I love Jeffrey Combs, man. I mean, Jeffrey Combs is he's the man. So, I don't know, his style, he just had such an awesome style. He's such a pompous ass, you know, pompous, but he speaks very well. He delivers lines very, very good, man. I love the first Reanimator, and I actually like Bride of Reanimator. I did an interview with Jody Shell, who worked on Bride of Reanimator. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. He's done a lot more than Bride of Reanimator. I mean, him would be like the bottom of the bottom tier of his resume. So that guy's worked on some amazing stuff. And you know, I was thinking of the sculpting and stuff that I do, and just starting out. I'm just starting out. I have no clue what the heck I'm doing. I'm learning, you know, and that's the thing. I think the only way you can learn is to just jump in the water and tread water and learn something every time. I've already learned a lot about the mold making process, I'll tell you that. I don't know, Steve. Thanks for coming, Steve. I have no clue. But we're going to sculpt it. I can guarantee you that. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. We're just going to play with it, just feeling the clay. Somebody had Damien suggested a Cthulhu, maybe, like, or, something like that. H.P. Lovecraft, something, H.P. Lovecraft. You know, there is a movie called Dagon. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that movie, Dagon. And I'm trying to think of who directed that. Anyways, it's about this couple, this young couple. I guess they're engaged and everything like that, and they're on a boat with their soon-to-be in-laws or whatever, and they ended up like getting like capsized, hung up on the rocks. Yeah, you've seen that, Steve. And anyways, I love that movie because I sit there and watch that thing. And that is, it's based on a H.P. Lovecraft, you know, the whole Cthulhu thing. Yeah, that's right, Keith. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool makeup effects, but there's this, I don't know, man. When he was going through the alleyways as a kid there, and it's pouring rain, and there's all these really bizarre people and stuff like that. And then he's sitting up in this hotel room, and the place is filthy, and he's got all the windows open, and it's pouring rain. And he's just kind of sitting there like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, anyways, I like the H.P. Lovecraft stuff, uh, all that stuff. That's why, yeah, I was bummed out when Stuart Gordon passed away. He's one of my favorite directors. I like Stanley Kubrick. I like a lot of stuff. That wasn't by Stuart Gordon. Reanimate Stuart. That's right. Yep. Yep. I didn't kill him. I gave him life. Here's a little trivia question, guys. Don't cheat. Uh, no time to Google it, so you gotta give an answer pretty quick if you know this. What was the name of the cat in Reanimator? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding, ding dong, ding dong, ding, 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 dong. Oh yeah, Keith, is that the one you started though? Like that's the one you started a while ago. Rufus, ding ding ding, you got it. Yep, you got it, Rufus. What was I supposed to say? Dan, cat dead. Details later. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like that movie. Uh, Guys, if you, for real, if anyone, you guys gotta go. If nobody know, you gotta go check out Steve's page, Grimwood Hollow, and the creations and stuff. This guy, it's insane, absolutely insane. I love your stuff, Steve, and man, I'll tell you what, I'd love to like go if you had a school or something like that, man. I would. Oh, that would be awesome to sit there and learn from you, man. Because uh, the stuff you do is just the sculpting and stuff is spot on. The creativity, like how you come up with it's just amazing, and it's awe inspiring. Hey, Matt, it's Matt about monsters. Hey, thank you for showing up, man. Thank you. No, for real, Steve, you're the real deal, man. It's inspirational, man. So, Arachnome, that's right. With the and man, look, one of your earlier videos, I always saw was the shears being made. And it's like, all right, where is this going? Oh, that would be awesome, Steve. I'd like to go to that. All right, so nothing exciting right now. We're just slapping some spray on there, filling it in, making sure. I don't have a rake. A lot of people use a rake to bring it down. Yeah, for real, Steve. I mean, that stuff is, yeah, guys, if you don't know, see, I live in Florida. I am 2.5 hours from, Orlando. And I've been to many a times, they have an amusement park up there that's attached to Universal called Islands of Adventure. And if you ever have a chance, guys, come to Florida. Florida is a messed up place. So let's face it, everybody, like, Everyone looks at Florida as like the bottom of the barrel, you know? And we know that, you know. But if you have the means to take a vacation and stuff, there is a lot of cool stuff to see. And of course, Orlando, Disney World, Universal, Islands of Adventure. But anyway, Steve had designed a lot of uh, the park rides and stuff, the stuff that's in there now. I think one of them wasn't Steve, wasn't it? One of them, the Popeye ride. I think he designed like a lot of the stuff for that. And anyways, it's so cool, man. You walk around, there's like it's so elaborate. The design work in Islands of Adventure and stuff. It's amazing to see. Really something to see. Strong play, strong play, strong play. I have no idea what I'm going to end up with tonight either because oh yeah, you talking about over there? I was driving around one day and I found that somebody had thrown just the walls of that prop on the side of the road. They're throwing it away. And so I thought, you know what, damn, I'm going to grab them and maybe use them. And I usually grab a lot of stuff without knowing what I'm going to use it for, but I know that it'll probably come in handy someday. And so I'll just throw it aside, forget about it. Well, when I was working on this place, I thought, you know what the heck, a little free wall tile, if you will, design, everything. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Tonight I'm not. I might start fiddling around. Don't get me wrong, you know. But I don't. I don't know what will end up here. When I did Frankenstein, I started. I don't know. I think he was about. I don't know, maybe 4 hours of you know. But I walked away. You know, I'd walk away and take breaks and stuff like that, and that's what I would. In that case, I would take my spray bottle and spray everything down really, really good and saturate it, and then I cover the whole thing very gently with a plastic bag and make sure I'm trying to keep it as airtight so that it retains the moisture because you don't want this to dry out. That's the downfall of wet. Um, if you go with oil-based clay, then you can walk away from it. If anything, you have to warm it up, the torch, soften the recipe, start working on it. Right, Keith? Am I right? A zombie Cthulhu. Huh. Interesting, Steve. That sounds interesting. Huh. I like the thought of that. And I got all kinds of tools over there. I got my whole arsenal. And here's one of these little jars I picked up at, I put a trioxin 245. You guys know what trioxin 245 is from? What I use to make the eyes, teeth, and the sculptures look wet and shiny. Well, I have a product that is made by Strike Props, and it's called Wet. and it's amazing stuff, to be honest, and I might use it. If I do a Cthulhu type of a spy slash zombie thing, I could see like maybe a pirate that is getting infected and he's turning into some kind of a Cthulhu type creature. But yeah, that stuff is amazing because it goes on and it dries really quick, and it not only makes it stays wet looking first of all, but it also puts on a very very strong protective coating. Now I don't know because I've not, it's not, I don't think it's been around. I don't know how long it's been around. How long has it been around for, Steve? That the wet products and stuff like that. Like I don't know long term if it turns yellow or what. Maybe I imagine everything does at some point in time, but I love it. If you go look at my, if you go look at my mad scientist creature, my alien creature tutorial, one of the on the last video I put wet on there, and you can see how it really it's awesome. I love that stuff. It was a great investment. It took a while to get because they sold out. All right, so wet, 5 minute epoxy and clear. But yep, I've used epoxy, two-part epoxy before. Acrylic, clear acrylic. Never used clear. Well, drawing was on like two I did in high school to buy out of the socket. So that's cool. That's awesome. Okay, so what if? What if? I'm gonna try something like that. Now, like I said, I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no idea what direction this is gonna go. I'm just running with it. Some of you might cringe, like, no, why are you starting there? Why are you doing this? This is just my method, man. This is even with my polymer clay sculptures. Everything I make, I, I do it. I just do it, and I do it how I do it, and then that's it. Uh, maybe I'm stubborn. I don't know. I mean, I'm teachable, and I do learn from others. But like I said, I didn't look at like too much anything for reference material. I'm just gonna let the clay talk to us because you guys are a part of this too. Big part. But first of all, hey everybody, there again we gotta stop periodically and cheers. Everybody can cheers. Even if you get a Mountain Dew or coffee or something like that, or a tankard of ale. Or you have a tankard of ale, Steve? Cheers. Mm. Oh, wow. Well, I need some Coke for that. Oh, I thought I already put it in there. It was great. You came in late, I think, Steve. I'm drinking a really expensive bottle of Filipino small batch rum that was given to me. Vic's got a Shirley Temple. Hey, there's nothing wrong with not drinking, man. If you don't drink that, hey, like I said, I only do it like once a year, and sometimes, I'm just doing it because I want to, and I just want to say goodbye to 2021. Just drink more rum and Skull. Yeah. Hey, I've only gotten better at drawing since then. It's not my best. You know what? Dude, don't. Art is subjective. Art is subjective. And I am by no means I am not like an artist that was like, I wouldn't be holding classes. This is not a tutorial. This is just me sculpting. Uh, and if you notice, the first video I did with my first sculpt, it wasn't a tutorial really. It was my journey on and sharing with you, because I'm not a professional. And I also draw and I paint and everything. Am I an amazing artist? No. There's other people that inspire me, like Steve, and there's like all kinds of people that inspire me that I strive to be better and good as. But nobody can tell you you just keep doing what you're doing, man. And art is art. That's it. Be proud of what you do. I try to talk about that a lot and everything, because there are people out there that that don't do nothing because they fear ridicule. Does that make sense, guys? I think that's the whole thing of it. I like Kraken with Dr. Pepper. Now Kraken's a good one too. I like that, but that's a little bit pricey for me too. Me, I'll tell you, I never used to. If I have a drink, pretty much, if it rum's rum, vodka's vodka, whatever. Turpentine, whatever. There was a point in time that I used to enjoy drinking. And I was in the Navy, so you go in the Navy to learn how to drink, And I went overseas, and I was all over Europe, and young kid in the Navy, drinking and acting a fool, and but then it's just dumb kid stuff, and now I'm an adult, and I look back at that, and I'm like, okay, well, it's the paradox, because you can't tell kids that age that it's a waste of time, really, to spend that much time partying. But well, it's fun though. This is Kraken. Yeah, I like that stuff. Oh, this is good stuff too. Very good. It didn't taste that good when I was chugging on it straight though. Alright, so usually what I'm finding that I do is I smooth everything out to kind of just get a blank canvas, And there might be spots like over here I'm going to have to fill in too, so when I get there, I'm going to I'm going to work on it in each little section. So let me try something. Hey Vic, hey man, how you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. It's great, it wasn't What's the name of that? I went to Canada. I was in Canada one time when I was I don't know, a young man, we'll say, and I had that. I was having some tequila with my friend, and it was that tequila that has the worm floating on the bottom. You guys, you tell me what the name of that tequila is. Oh, well, yeah, no, I had a major malfunction first time, which is a shame because that's the one that I can't share it now because I got all this, crap. Now it's kind of looking, it's getting the shape. It's starting to look like, kind of move some light a little bit. Blown out. Oh. I need to get, I'm thinking about like nailing some planks on my ceiling and then put some like track lighting and stuff on there so I can get consistent lighting around it. Mescal, that's right, mescal. I ate that worm before. When I was in Canada, I was a young man. I wasn't of legal drinking age, but I was a young man, and I ate that. We drank that stuff, and then I ate that worm. And I'll tell you, it's kind of messes you up. Yeah, poltergeist. See, that was a bad. I love that. That was awesome. That whole thing. Very. I love that stuff. I love the poltergeist movies. That old man. I thought about wanting. I'd love to get so good someday to sculpt that old man because he is a very. That's an awesome. I'd like to make busts. That's what I'd like to do. Long term is like to make professional busts and some original and maybe some for individuals like Voorhees and stuff like that. I can't wait to start sculpting some stick figures. I need to practice stuff. No, man, Vic. Yeah, but Vic, you're the big guns, man. You want to go for the big stuff, man. So and you've done it too, but uh, you had that one mold mishap, but I just had a mold mishap too, because uh, truth be told, that first Frankenstein mask I sculpted, which, to be quite honest with you guys, I was not happy with that at the end result. I was like, so I'm kind of glad that that mold didn't work out. But yeah, the mold did not work out. I molded it correctly. I just, man, I used the wrong clear coat. I used the crystal clear and stuff instead of the matte. I just, I used matte the first time and it worked perfectly. This time here, I grabbed the clear by accident because I got a shelf in here, so it was my fault. So when I demolded that thing, I had a nice mold, but it was just completely coated inside with all of that clear coat. I couldn't get it off. So the last thing that I did was I tried to do is I tried taking the torch and kind of like melting it and burning it off, and that didn't work either. Uh, yeah, well, and that's the thing, Steve, I am more happier with this one. The first one, I was like, I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Uh, so, you know, things happen for a reason, I guess. And yes, for that one too. So what I'm going to do with that one, I was debating back and forth. Am I a sculptor? Am I going to go ahead and paint? And I said, last minute, I was like, nah, I'm going to sculpt. And, but that, I'm going to do something different with what I wanted to do. Future models, but this first one here, it's going to have a little iron plate here, small iron plate on its temple. And in coming out the middle, there's going to be 4 rivets on each side, holding it onto his head. And that's going to be on both sides. And then coming out of the foam in the center is going to be a bolt with a nut on there. What I want to do long term is to have all thread coming out with a wing nut. That's what I really want is a wing nut, and then paint the whole thing flat black, give it the rust, and dry brush it. And so I want it to look like all manky and rusty and stuff. But that's what you unscrew the wing nuts, put the cables on there. So this guy's supposed to be like earthy and really raw, and he's gonna have long, straggly, greasy looking hair. This have cold. Yeah, I'm getting over one too. Uh, and that's the thing. It's like you can't. It's really you can't get sick anymore. You're not allowed to get sick, or at least with work and being sick. It's whole new dynamics now. You know, it's always interesting. Oh yeah, no, it's okay, Steve. Really, really. I mean, it's I was bummed out. Oh yeah, for a beat, I was bummed out. But what can you do? You gotta just pull your monster socks up and get back to it. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Damon. All right, so I'm gonna plunge into this. I'm just gonna do something radical. Radical. I'm gonna start sculpting it up a little bit. Oh, something else that I like to do, guys, is one of my go-tos, believe it or not, is I have a cup of water, and then I have some brushes. Okay, and I keep them in the water, and I sculpt a lot of times with just the wet brushes. Okay. He's like, come on, get on with this show. All right, so I'm tempted to just throw. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put a tentacle on this thing. All right, it's gonna come out of his eye. But I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, okay, so maybe I'm gonna want to try to put some kind of a little bit of a detail, somewhat, here, because if that tentacle's gonna be over the top of it, then I'm gonna have to work around all that. So I want to put teeth right here. Okay? Feather it in. I just go with my fingers as far as I possibly can. Because they're the best tools, man. The thumbs and that's what separates us from the alien. No, aliens. You guys believe in aliens? You guys believe in aliens? We're thinking turn into a what's his name? Jim Jones. Oh, but I'm just curious. Anybody believe in aliens? I know what's going on. Lots of weird stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on, period. The world is an interesting place, isn't it? But the best thing to do is to just keep your own and plug the weed. Alright, I like this. Now this is a mistake because this is coming down, alright? So this here, I'm not wrong with that. I'm putting it there. That stain there. Whatever that is, the stain there. And I might even embellish it. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, so that's a little feature that's different on this guy. A little bit. Alright. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, yep, it is annoying. I didn't even see. At Walmart. Yep. True story, Brace. What true story? I'm not gonna get all into it. I dated a girl very shortly from Baltimore, and I went to stay with this girl for a little while, and she happened to live in a place called Dundalk, Baltimore. Do any of you guys know about Dundalk, Baltimore? uh, yeah, it's well, let's put it this way. I'll say this: you can go on YouTube and type in Dundalk on YouTube, and one of the things that's going to come up is this guy jumping off on a public bus, shooting, having to shoot out with police. Crazy, crazy place. Uh, yeah. So, I forgot one of my phone. Where will we going with that? Strange, yeah, Walmart. Anyways, that's right. That's where I was going with that. Walmart. She pulled up in front of the Walmart in Dundalk and said, "Okay, go in and get this, and this." And I was like, "Okay." And I go in there, and I'll tell you what, the Walmart in Dundalk, Baltimore. Yikes. That's all I can say. Yikes. That was an eye opener. Very colorful. Very colorful. So anyways, alright, so I'm gonna keep that right there, I think. So what I'm gonna do, I'll fill that in like that. Just love some crazy little protein too. That's authentic. But I'm gonna fill it in to outside, then it's disappearing inside the bowl. I gotta fill that in though, because when you do stuff like this, guys, I mean, I know enough to know that little holes like this and stuff, you're gonna kind of want to at least try to pat, like, if you want that kind of a texture, a hole like that, it's okay, but you're gonna want to take some clay and kind of push it back and try to fill it in as much as you can still, because then you don't want that undercut when you make the mold. I had some undercut somewhere in this, on these stitches and stuff like that, where when I was putting the Ultra Cow down, it was going underneath some of the stitches, because I tried to close them as best I could to not have a space, because what I wanted, I like the look of where it wasn't stitched, the skin is pulling apart, stretching away. Yeah, I can do that too. I can do some texturing and stuff like that in there. Yeah, that's the beauty part. Is you do what you want, you do an extra copy. I have no idea what it's going on. I know that when this stuff starts to dry up a little bit there, it'll, you can take and a little cooler just to scrape at it and cut in little details. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, those are cool. Cheers, guys. Hmm. You know, ideally, if I wasn't doing this with you guys, I'd have some music on. Uh, but you know, you gotta worry about that whole copyright thing, unfortunately. So if I had another phone, I could get Rick Springsteen to call and sing. You know, put it on speakerphone. Piece of brown here. So I'm trying to envision him as a character, and you know, the tentacle by itself, I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned that I put something on and I'm not feeling it right away. I need to follow through to some direction. That's how I work. When I start getting up here and I start getting some textures, I might bump onto a texture. I'm like, hey, I like that. Now I can repeat that. I have no idea what it is. Something. Hey Ray, thanks for stopping in. I'm using wedge, yes. And had no plan on what I was going to sculpt. Um, when I came on here to do this, that was the plan, was to just come on and just see where it goes. And it was suggested, one of the suggestions was a H.P. Lovecraft maybe inspired Cthulhu-ish character. So I said, alright, let's just run with that and see where it goes. Alright, so and this one here, there's no way. I'm gonna probably get it maybe roughed out and kind of see what direction in general that we're gonna end up going here until it'll be at that point in time. We'll say goodnight. It'll be New Year's. Might hang out. If you want, I'll hang out till 1 because I know you guys are an hour behind us. So, like, I can still hang on if you guys still want to party. Geez, you're what? Damn, you're 3 hours? You ain't warmed up yet. Just going around and feathering out, like smoothing out another tentacle, I think. Going there, see where it goes. I could end up ripping everything off too. I mean, when I did that bottle last year, I ended up ripping a big chunk of it off there. When I mean, I'm drinking, you know, I'm having, uh, yeah, I would, yeah. I would have loved to have done like a watch party, like we had a movie up here in the corner, like, while we're talking and stuff. Oh yeah, knee surgery, Glenn. Man, that's painful. Are you feeling starting to feel better? So I have to knead, like even though I put this, I put this chemical on it, but I'm still gonna have to. I can't just lay it on there. I'm gonna have to make it a part of the mass, pinching it, and connecting it down the bottom. I can go back after and recut it into, make it look separate. But right now, you can fill it in, make it a part of it, or you'll have an undercut. So, hey April, Happy New Year. Oh man, so it's fresh surgery then. You're still, yeah, that's tough, man. I'm starting to go stir crazy too, probably. Jumping at the bit to get out there and make them monsters. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah, let's start over. Let's start over, shall we? Yes, we shall. Alright, starting another one. And let's complicate. Yeah. while, nightmare making. Drive-by. Drive-by horror. Just some drive-by horror up in here. I'll be rolling. There we go. Alright, so I'm sticking this on there like an elephant trunk. But it's not an elephant trunk. It's type of little tag. Expensive. That's the number one. So I'm gonna have to back to all that. So this is principle number one. Ladies and germs. Can you guys hear me okay? When I'm talking? Alright, kind of looks like Mr. Snuffleupagus. You guys, you get a silver penny if you tell me who Mr. Snuffleupagus is. Let's see how old you are. Cheers! I sound fuzzy? Oh, that sucks. To everyone else, too? Is it better now? Fuzzy. Sound a little fuzzy. Do I still sound fuzzy? Oh yeah, I prefer, yeah, that's, yeah. Let me go turn that off. Be right back. Is that better? So you can see I made this when I have to go potty, when I have to use the little boy's room. Is that better? Do you like that pink thing? Yeah, it's pink. So do I sound better? Better. still fuzzy? Really? I don't know what the heck that is. Yeah, the problem is I have it's an attachment from my phone, and I can only hold it sideways. Um, I've got it actually have this thing loading up against the box. Can you hear me better now? Is it easier to hear me now when I'm on this? There we go. Okay, so. What I might try to do, I'm gonna see if I can find a cable that I can hook. Really count on a bit. Yeah, we give each other a hard time. You guys haven't figured that out yet. You sit here and we talk to each other. In fact, we chat every day in Messenger. And I would never want anyone to get their hands on those manuscripts. Another one. Got the final position. What are you guys doing tonight? Just chilling out? How about Christmas? Did you guys have a nice Christmas? Hanukkah, whatever may apply. So I'm just running with it, roughing it out. Slow process. Moving around. What other H.P. Lovecraft movies have we like? There's one. It's got Jeffrey Combs in it too. It's called Necronomicon. Steve Johnson was involved in special effects for that movie. Not terribly popular. I mean, that's not like highly rated. I like it. Just some cool stuff in it. The color outer space. The color outer space. What is that? Beard. Nicholas Cage. Is that a movie? Color of Outer Space? I've never heard of that. It's got Nicholas Cage in it. Lovecraft. Huh. I don't know that one got past me. Yeah, they're good. Oh, you still want to? So is it like a new movie or 2019? Okay. No, man, I never even heard of it. So you just told me, so you definitely have to check it out if it's the H.P. Lovecraft story. Another thing that I'm watching too is I'm a huge Dexter fan, and I love all the original. You know, I loved all the Showtime or Dexters. I've seen every single one of them, and they did the ending to the series and everything. But now they've got Showtime to start back up again with Dexter. New Blood. Any of you guys watching that? Any of you guys are like Dexter? I love it, man. The thing that was cool about it is I didn't. I heard that they were making another Dexter, but I didn't keep tabs on release dates and all that and everything, and then didn't really hear too much more about it or wasn't paying attention or whatever the case may be. Well, then Showtime started airing New Blood. And I still wasn't like really aware that it was out, which I was glad because by the time I think how I discovered that it was on there was that they did. Yeah, no, I don't have a fan on. This is as good as it gets, man. I guess I don't know what that is because I have no fan on at all. The only thing you're gonna hear is the fireworks outside. But getting this thing all cut in and roughed in. And down there, there. Tie it in all at the top and everything. This is all tied in. And then it starts to stick to this. Okay. Smoothed out. Or starting, shaking it out, tweaking it, playing around with it. Oh, easy. It's really loud. You can't. Can you hear what I'm saying when I'm talking? Go under this little thing and we'll bubble it. Oh yeah. You know, I actually thought of that. Yeah, no, I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could put it someplace else, but maybe my computer's here. Maybe that's getting some feedback from that. I really don't know. Dentures and eggnog. Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, no, I thought of that earlier, so that's why I like took this. That's tasty. I'm feeling like no problem. The onion. Sorry. Dentures and then eggnog. Yeah, that would be pretty nasty. Yeah, I'm using my phone and yeah, nothing. There's literally nothing on it. It's quiet, and I don't even hear fireworks right now from outside. Well, hopefully you can see me okay at least. I can't. I remember him. I remember Davy Jones, but I don't remember like the details of the thing. Thank you. Thank you for that. We're just roughing it out. No, it's not. It's very far from refining and the detail, so it's just getting roughed out. Yeah, I have to go back and check that out. I like that. I really like that concept. What they did with Davy Jones in that movie. He looked really cool. Don't fail me now, baby. I got a cheap easel here, and when I got the kids, it's hit or miss. I was going to make one, but I have with the kids. All right, so I think I'm building this. Definitely 2022. We gotta make an easel. We gotta make an easel for money because I'm doing more now. So what I'm doing, I'm still just farming this thing out, seeing where it goes. Yep, that's right. Just getting it all formed out. I could end up ripping something off and starting over or tweaking an area. I have no idea. I'm just running with it, and that's what I like to do. I like to let the play take me where it wants to go. This here, I'm kind of like trying to come up with like a skull structure or Cthulhu type creature. Yep, just getting it all roughed out. Coming though, slow but sure. It starts getting satisfying when you can start, you like the symmetry of what you've done, and, you're satisfied with the general shape, and then you start doing the fine details and stuff like that, where it starts getting really cool. Cheers, everyone. It's 11:33. Getting closer to 2022 here in Florida. Of course, you guys have seen Keith's first mask. Very nice first mask, too, I might add. And you, called it Pumpkin. Oh yeah, so we got a little ways to go. It's 11:34 here. That's okay, like I said, if you guys want, if you can stand the fan noise and the static, I'm willing to hang out for a bit, celebrate with you guys. I have no place to be. It's not safe to go out there, if you ask me, drunk drivers and, of course, the health situation that's going on. So. How are you, Steve? Well, I know you don't have a drink, Steve. I guess it's only 8:30. What? 8:34 now. Peepers. Peepers. Creepers. Where'd you get those? Oh yeah. You got your rum going. You nursing a rum, Steve? Steve, is my audio sound bad to you too? Like there's a fan going? Everyone says it sounds like there's a fan going. Oh, thank you, man. I don't know yet. We're gonna see where it goes. See where it goes. That sucks. Just threw in an eyelid. I just like a pancake. Some clay. And a clean edge. And I'll cut some off if I need to. Just roughed in. Stamps for like texturing or I don't know. How many eyes are you doing? How many do you think I should do? I don't know. I think two. I'm just happy with two. I wanna put a lot of detail into the tentacles and then clean this up and he's gonna have another his brows is gonna continue on. I just want to get some detail on the eyelids and stuff like that. 5 eyes. 5 eyes sounds cool. I might have to do something. I don't know about this one, but maybe I'll have to do something with 5 eyes. Dude, I'm gonna do that. That's a really good idea. So you guys read that. You just gave a really good technique, and I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think that's a really good idea. To mold, to mold it with the latex and then use it. That's a good idea. Yep, that's a good idea. So you did it, Keith? Did you use it on pumpkin, or did you use it mainly on your polymer clay sculpture magnet? I always found it's easier to do the bottom lid first, because the top lid, if you look, it overlaps the bottom one a little bit in the corner. But I really wanted to uh, give a different eye expression, if you will, like he's kind of like raising his eye, eyebrow. So I put the first one on top, the top one on first, and I can always cut in and do the detail at the end. Take a pick. 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 Say that 20 times real fast. What I think you should stick a pick. No, I think you should stick a pick. What is stick a pick? Cheers! I wish you guys could hear me okay. It's a bummer, but I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna keep going. You guys are gonna have to. We'll call it the disco fan, the weird kid disco fan. You can hear me well enough, right? Cheers, Steve. Ooh, that is tasty rum from the Philippines. It's too expensive for my blood. But I'll tell you what. Okay, it tastes good, but I don't drink much. Like I said, it tastes good. However, with Coke and like bottom shelf rum, I think I'd be just for 2 times. How about you? Uh, to me, all alcohol is created equal. Cheers. Cheers. Get the pick. Hey, you should get the pick, man. Get the pick. Alright, so one eye is like... Let's see, Alright, you see it okay? So yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to try to invest in a cable to go to my my camera and go into the computer and then do the live stream that way. Well, that's cool. When are you gonna paint it, Keith? Do you already have the paints, or do you have to order them? Thank you. He reference stuff. So Keith, he sculpted a mask. His first mask, and he called it. It's called Tolkien. And I asked him if he got the paint. Paint it. Yeah, Rodney Pope. So are we getting the... Hey, Happy New Year's. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome to have you here, Floyd. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello, even though I sound like a fan's going on. There isn't a fan. Yes, Happy New Year. Cheers! So, we got 7 more minutes here in Florida. And, you're gonna probably start hearing, well, I don't know, with the fan. But, you're gonna probably start hearing a lot of fireworks here. More rum! Here, here, my good sir. More rum. More Cthulhu. Thunderstorms. That's never good. 7 minutes to pound that rum. Oh, oh, yo, oh. 9 p.m. Where are you, Damien? Am I 3 sheets to the wind? I'm getting close. Getting close. But that's... Alright, so... It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Well, maybe a little bit. You're getting hammered on the Sunkist, ladies and gentlemen. Some of Alabama's finest backwoods made Sunkist, ladies and gentlemen. Only the finest. Only the finest ingredients. Sunkist. Steve's already speaking in tongues. With an M16. California and Arnold. Yeah, empty a mag. Go, what's his name? Go in, go in like Jesse Ventura with his Gatling gun. This stuff here will make you a sexual tyrannosaurus. I don't have time to bleed. This road is surely coming. Jesse Ventura, Governor. Hey, Kat, thank you so much for stopping by. That's awesome seeing you. Thank you. Get to the chopper! Arnie was the best, though, wasn't he? Running Man. I'll be back. Terminator 2, I mean, Terminator, yeah, but I mean, let's face it, Terminator 2 was awesome. Commando. Predator. Predator's an awesome movie, but you know, it was so cool interviewing uh, 1 minute, yes. 11:59. Less than a minute. Yep, watching that clock. What, Predator? Gaming? 12 o'clock, guys. Happy New Year from Florida. I hope you have a safe and happy New Year. Uh, take care of one another and keep your head high. It's going to be a better year. This is going to be a great New Year. Yep, 9 p.m. in Cali. Still got 3 hours to go. All of our next movies. So, Happy New Year, guys. Yep, I'm in the future. Well, not really, because our friends from overseas already celebrated their New Year's. Happy New Year, you sloppy scallywags. Awesome. You can. I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not with the. Yeah. Thank you. With all the fireworks and stuff outside, and so I don't know. This is as far as I got. It started off as nothing, and then 2 hours later, we got a requested or a suggested sculpt. The AIs are getting ready to take over. Yep, New Year's Day in the third world. No sign of ads. Thank you. Yeah, well, as well as I do, Steve, the magic's gonna happen once you start getting in there and start giving them wrinkles and all this and that, and all the little bells and whistles. So this will be the new mask of 2022. I mean, we got our Frankie here, so I think I'm going to start spending more time doing more masks, start pumping them out. Yep, thank you. Just for somebody who is, I'm pretty buzzed, to be quite honest with you. I'm feeling no pain whatsoever. So, that's cool. Yeah, Frankie's going to be fun, and I'm glad that the first mold failed because I'm so much happier with what I came up with the second time around. And the mold came out good, so I got a good mold, and you can start seeing a lot more masks from me in 2022. It's one of my goals for the New Year's is to sculpt more masks. Run! Yeah, I want to sculpt more masks in the new year. And one of the things I told myself that I was going to do is I'm going to start venturing into the world of casting in resin. So that's something else that I'm going to start getting into, doing some silicone molds
and casting some, doing resin castings and stuff like that. So I start making my own teeth and yeah. So and Steve, yeah, thanks man for posting the video here recently, and I know at some point in time Steve's a busy, very busy man. Rom, but at some point in time, buddy, you're gonna start posting some tutorials and stuff. I think, right? Put him on the spot. Yeah. So I'm gonna maybe I'll do another live feed when I mold one of the, you know. I think I'll run with this. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do a lot of overhaul and stuff when I tomorrow morning when I wake up and I come out of the cloud of the rum cloud. I'll come out here and look at it. Okay, I need to change this, that, and the other thing. But anyways, I think it's always about just getting on some kind of a track. And I do love H.P. Lovecraft stuff and the Cthulhu stuff. So this is definitely up my alley, and we're gonna hit it. We're gonna run with it. Yep. So I'm gonna keep going on that. I think I'll just keep. Oh yes, yes. Thank you, Kat. It's it's it's. To be honest with you, you probably can identify Kat or anyone else, but this one, um, Haley just turned 4 Tuesday, last Tuesday, and it was really emotional for me because I don't want her to grow up too fast, and I'm always saying to her, please don't grow up, get too big too fast, baby. Stay my baby, you know. I want her to stay my baby, you know. But she is, you can't stop her. She's growing fast, and she wants to be a big girl, but she still wants to help daddy. She still wants to. She's always saying, hey, daddy, let's sculpt. So that warms my heart because I know that there may possibly have been a seed planted. It's just a pickle and a clown nose, and it's done. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Put a lampshade on it. That's awesome, Steve. Yeah, definitely. We gotta. Uh, it'll be so cool. I'll definitely be watching. I'll tell you because one of the things um, you cannot watch too many mold making tutorials and stuff. To watch somebody who knows what they're doing and watch it over and over and over again and stuff because just mixing like Ultra Cal. I use Ultra Cal, so I'm going to talk about Ultra Cal. Mixing Ultra Cal is interesting uh, to find the correct consistency for like the detail coat and stuff like that. And uh, mold making within itself is an art form and stuff. And I have a lot of respect for people that can just whip up a mold and have it come out beautiful on the other side because uh, to me it's challenging and I'm still learning and stuff like that. But I'll tell you, I'm up to the challenge. So we gotta get her. We're gonna get her. We're gonna do a lot this year. Oh yeah, she is my little horror helper, my little buddy. Um, she definitely loves doing this so far. I don't know how long it'll last, but hey, I'm gonna run with it. You know. Rob, cheers! It's 2022 in Florida, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're coming in late, we roughed out the beginning of Cthulhu's Askew, H.P. Lovecraft type of mask. Yeah, I figure. Yeah, the more I do, I'm starting to feel more and more comfortable with it. You know, I made a big boo boo here last time, but just uh, it's to me it's all part of the learning process, and I'm not discouraged. Cachuchu. Yep, cachuchu. Cachuchu. But yeah, like I said, I'm up for the challenge. I just wish that I was somehow that I was able to be exposed to this stuff like when I was a kid. Um, because I really longed to go down this avenue. I just didn't have the resources. Just flat out wasn't there when I was a kid, uh, or the support group because there was not there was just nobody knew anything about anything, and so. But it would have been awesome to have been able to been exposed to something like Red when I was a kid and stuff like that because I would have loved to. I've always dreamed of. I really, when I was a kid growing up, I had dreamed of growing up and becoming a special effects artist and stuff. And what did that was John Carpenter's The Thing. When I saw that movie and saw all that craziness on the screen, I wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to do that. And so it really kindled my love for horror and BTS, or behind the scenes of horror, how things work. So, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, there might not be a lot of people that know this about me, but my family adopted Cambodian, uh, a Cambodian boy. Um, his name was Sikan, well, still his name's Sikan. He lives in Massachusetts now, but we adopted him. My parents adopted him, and he lived with us. And now, as some of you may or may not know, he came from Cambodia during the Pol Pot regime, with the genocide, with all the genocide and stuff that was going on and stuff like that. And he ended up having to escape to Thailand and stay at a refugee camp until he was able to get the opportunity to come to the United States. Anyways, uh, so you're talking about a war-torn country. So there was no movies. You weren't going to the movies. If you went to the movies in Cambodia during that time, you were lucky enough to see like Beach Blanket Bingo and Bad Khmer subtitles. So he had never seen anything like John Carpenter's The Thing ever. and it really affected him when he watched that. And I was watching his reaction, and I was thinking to myself, I want to learn how to make people feel like that. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm happy. I'm content with what I'm doing, Steve. Uh, things happen the way they do. You can't live in the past, so it's just part of my story. I just like to share it and everything, uh, but it kind of is too late if you think about it, because it's sad to say, but practical effects are in film is getting to be a rare thing now. Am I right? Am I right? I mean, look at the Thing prequel. They did use some practical effects, but they used a hell of a lot of CGI as well. You know. But see, Steve does know that because Steve saw the winds of change coming, and then ended up going and jumping into digital effects. Am I right, Steve? I mean, that's what Steve. When you was in the States. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, yeah. Vic, tell us about the Twinkie boys when you were in there. They're crazy, man. Well, I will tell you this. Uh, I was stationed in Naples, Italy for a while, and in the center of Naples, there is a castle and a roundabout that goes around the castle. And Fleet Landing is not far from there, where the U.S. ships used to moor. Okay? And around that castle, for some reason, I don't know why, but there was a tremendous amount of men passing themselves off as women. I don't know why, but that was their area, and I'll tell you what, there were some that were very, very convincing. You couldn't tell the difference. I'll say that's fine. I have nothing negative to say about them. People that I have nothing negative to say about it. I'm just saying there was a lot there. So I brought this eyebrow down. I wanted to make it come down and connect into this little thing here. I need to recreate the same thing on this side. So how you feeling, Steve? What's that theory? Are you gonna be passed out before New Year's? How many of y'all still watch the ball drop? Still do that? Or you still watch it? With Dick Clark. I used to watch him. I used to watch him when he was on American Bandstand. Remember that? Yep. That beats this bastard straight up, didn't he? Alright, so I'm just trying to duplicate over here what I did over here. Good night, Steve. Yeah, I think I put you guys through enough, so I think I'm gonna sign off. And, I'm gonna keep playing around with this and everything, but it's New Year's here, and I just wanted to bring it in with you guys. So I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry that the audio wasn't very good. I'm gonna try to fix that for the future. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you so much. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and check out my brothers Keith from Cobwebs and Candlesticks in Big Spring, Central Market, Michigan. Till next time, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you.